Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm one of the owners and a coach with TriGirl and TriQuest training here in Richmond, Virginia. This video is geared towards the new or the beginner triathlete, and we're here to discuss what is commonly referred to as the fourth discipline of triathlon, and that's called transition. You've probably done your training in the swim, the bike, and the run, but there's one more aspect of your race that counts towards your total time, and that's transition. So your first question might be, what exactly is transition? Transition is simply a place for you to store your belongings on race morning so that you can easily transition from one discipline to the next. Transition 1, or T1, is where you will store your bike gear when you transition from the swim to the bike. Transition 2, or T2, is where you store your run gear when you transition from the bike to the run. So now that you know a little bit about what transition is, let's take a look at what transition might look like on race morning. When you arrive at transition, it will likely be very crowded. The very first thing we suggest you do is gather your belongings and find your space inside of transition. In this example, our athlete has been given the race number 11. Since his number falls within the range of numbers 11 through 16, this would be his rack. Now that you have located your rack, place your bike in an open spot and place your bag on the ground. Grab your race belt with your race number from the outside of your bag and bring it with you to get body marked and to pick up your timing chip, as you will need to show them your number. Once you have your timing chip and have been body marked, you can relax knowing that you have taken care of the things you need to do outside of transition, and now you can return to your spot to set up your area without any stress. When setting up your transition area, you should aim to take up a minimal amount of space. Most athletes will fold a standard-sized bath towel in half, and this will designate their space on the ground. One rule to remember is that your gear must be placed to the immediate right or left of your bicycle tire that is touching the ground. Try to keep your transition area clean and without a lot of extra or unnecessary gear. Minimizing the amount of gear you have in transition will help you to move quickly and efficiently between each discipline. Once you have set up your transition area, grab your swim cap, goggles, and any other necessary swim gear, and you're ready to begin your race. T1 begins as soon as you cross the timing mat after finishing the swim leg of your race. Exit the water swiftly and begin taking off your cap and goggles. Once you reach your bike, quickly put on your gear and get ready to walk your bike out of the transition area. All athletes must walk their bikes to a designated mount line before they are able to get on their bike. This line also designates where athletes must get off their bike prior to entering transition. Once you have completed the bike portion of your event, you will dismount your bike before entering into T2. Return to your spot on the rack, place your bike on the rack and your gear on your towel. Begin quickly putting on the items you will need for the run. There will likely be other athletes moving through transition with you. Remember that the time you spend in transition is included in the total time of your race, so aim to move quickly from one discipline to the next. Once you exit T2, you are ready to begin your run. The next stop on your journey will be the finish line. Now that you've seen a brief overview of what transition looks like, we hope you feel more at ease and better prepared for your race. Thanks for watching this video, and best of luck to you on your triathlon journey.